alaikum. This is another solo vlog, and right now I'm heading to Jebel Yibir. Now, before heading out for a spirited drive, it's always a good thing to check your hydraulic fluid for the brakes, your coolant, and your engine oil, which I've all checked. It's always a good thing to check for your power steering fluid as well. This car uses an electronic power steering motor, so you don't have to worry about that. Now let's get moving. This is a small village.
Turn left, then turn right.
Town, you could say, maybe, of Toyan something the name was. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but it is really beautiful. It's surrounded by mountains, and the landscapes and the views are amazing. Okay, I'm assuming this is where the mountain pass begins. We are stopped on the side of the road, so I can set up the camera on my head so I can give you a good POV, point of view, or POV, whatever you want to call it. So take a look at the views down here. Spectacular. So we can reach the top and pray Salat al-Maghrib and get back home from there. So let me quickly get my head mount and start the trip. Okay, the camera is now set. I hope everything is visible properly, and I hope the video comes out well. Please ignore this mess. And Bismillah, hope the car fares well. I won't push it too hard because I'm on Chinese tires, and these Chinese tires are almost bald. So Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Let's take it easy in the start to make sure there are no cameras. Usually there won't be speeding cameras on a mountain pass like this, but before the pass actually begins, sometimes there could be cameras. So we are technically not on the mountain yet, so it's best to practice some caution. And once again, I am not going to hit crazy speeds to be worrying about cameras that much, but generally the speed limits on mountain roads like this are ridiculously low, because I remember a few years ago going to Jebel Hafid, and the speed limits listed at some sections were 10, 15, 20, something like that, if I remember correctly, which were hilarious. So you cannot safely drive at those speeds. So you see here it's 40, which is still pretty unsafe and pretty low, but let's just hope there are no cameras up ahead. There is a board over here saying something. No mobile phones, use 4 low and stuff, but we're in a front wheel drive compact crossover. We do not have 4-wheel drive, we do not have 4 low. Let us watch out for these pedestrians. They are giving us the looks because of the camera mount on my head. Anyways, let's have some fun now. Let's feel the corner. Feels good, though I'm not pushing it too hard. keep it in the yellow line at all times, because these are extremely blind corners. You never know when there's a car coming from the other lane. We are lucky that the road is completely empty today, despite it being a weekend. And the car is also handling like a dream. I think the camera is too low. Hard brake. There's a truck coming, so we better watch out, give it some space. Ooh. This is funny. So this is the kind of stuff you have to be careful about. There was some debris that was being cleared from the mountains. I'm really surprised of the weight balance in this car. It's like I haven't experienced a single understeer yet, and the chassis is stiff. It's like the amount of body roll, there is quite a bit of body roll because this is just a squishy family crossover, but it is predictable. The way it comes, the intensity of it is completely predictable. The steering also, it doesn't give the most feedback in the world, but it is good. It gives you a lot of confidence because it doesn't like just it's not too light. It weights up well in the corners under load, and even when you are carrying some speed, it weights up really well. I really like this electronic power steering. So let's stop here for a bit and take a look at our footage. Oh, this is some really nice little spot for exploring, I guess. But let's stop here, have some appreciation of the views around us, and we'll continue. Just trying not to puncture my tires, bear with me. Okay. Imagine I didn't hit the record button after all this. Looking back at the footage, it was pretty good. And if you're wondering about the car, this is the car that we are carving these canyons in. It is a 2013 Mitsubishi ASX 2-liter engine with a CVT, 7-speed CVT. And these are our views at the moment. It is absolutely spectacular. You can see the remains of some barbecue over here. Please don't be this guy and dispose your trash. But views are honestly amazing. There is a dirt road that leads up somewhere, God knows where. This is my first time here and I'm enjoying it a lot. It's amazing. So let's get back in our car and carve up the rest of the road. I know that there's a checkpoint coming up from my research, so if I see something like that in the distance, I better slow down to avoid getting in trouble. Alright, so let's continue with the rest of our journey back up. I hope I can reverse out of here without popping a tire. There are too many sharp rocks. Now the reason I think this car handles so well is because it shares the platform with the Evo 10, which we all know has world-class reputation of being an amazing track car and a street car. So what are your thoughts on this car, this Mitsubishi ASX? Would you consider getting something like this, or it's just not your piece of cake? 16% gradient slope coming up ahead. Let us try to keep it in the yellow lines. The glare from the sun can be really dangerous here. Meter elevation already. It's absolutely crazy. Left foot braking to rotate the car. Good thing about front wheel drives is that you can get on the throttle really early on corner exit, which is something you have to be extremely careful about when you're in a rear wheel drive car, because there is a huge risk of spinning out. Oh, there's a car here, so we take it easy. I'm gonna turn off the internal air circulation so that in case there is some sort of burning oil smell. I can catch it early on. Let's also change this dial to the heating thing. Yeah, much better. The sun is really getting on my nerves. Take this slightly wide because I can see early on that there were no cars coming on this slope. Now you can see some people have understeered into this barrier. Let's not be one of them today. We have probably crossed the 1 kilometer elevation by now. So your strategy for something like this, roads like this in a front wheel drive car. Okay, here's the checkpoint. Let's take off our cap. Okay, so bad news, the mountain is close on the top. However, we still have amazing views from here. We have stopped and we can see that the car hasn't heated at all, so that's a good sign. I found a nice spot. Let's put it in park and get out, give the car some much needed break. Get my wallet. Take a look at the view. Subhanallah, this is where we've parked. Absolutely incredible. In the distance I can see a windmill. Can you spot it? There you go. Amazing. Okay, if there's any mechanics watching, what's this weird sound coming from? I would assume my what do you say, fuel pump. Can you hear it? It's gotta be the fuel pump, right? What else could it be? Anyway, I'm not too concerned. The car has been really well on the way up here. I'm probably just going to coast all the way down. I'm not going to push it hard because this mountain specifically is extremely steep, and there's no way I'm pushing it on the way down. So we are going to have a nice smooth way down. It was a fun uphill drive, to be honest. I never thought I would have this much fun in a 2-liter on an uphill drive. Crazy. Now let me take in the views for a minute, and might stay here till Maghrib prayer and then head back. Okay, I'm doing some exploration. This feels very sketch. I don't want to die. But yeah, let's go down there and take a look at the views. Let me put away my phone. This is different kind of bushes here that I've not seen anywhere else. What are these, dandelions? It's beautiful. There are slowly some people coming in. You can take a look at our car over there. This is an absolutely amazing spot, to be honest. What is this? Some sort of cactus. This is what they show in the movies, man. What the hell? Subhanallah. Here's a little bit of ASMR for you guys. I have just finished my Maghrib prayers, and take a look at the view right now. It's absolutely spectacular. This is our little setup. Sometimes I wish I had someone with me to show all these beautiful scenery and stuff. Alhamdulillah, that I'm able to see it myself. At least there are a lot more unfortunate people in this world. Just take a look at these views. The darker it gets, the better the lights are of the city down there. Guess I should head back home now. Okay, so we are going to head back down. Let's buckle up. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. The views are just absolutely incredible here. But yeah, it was really fun. Really amazing. Now it's time to slowly head back out. And on the downhill, I am not going to go super hard at all. I'm going to take it nice and easy and use engine braking as much as I can, because this downhill is really steep. Really steep. This is not like Jebel Hafid or Jebel Jas. This has a lot more steeper sections, and the gradient of those steep sections are amazing. Astaghfirullah, it says. Okay. So just take a look at the views that we get to see on this mountain pass. Let's pop it in manual. We are in 4th gear, so let's bring it down to 2nd gear for this. remember, I keep forgetting what I have to say because of the views are just so amazing. So as I was saying, remember to use your brakes even if you are using engine braking, because what engine braking essentially does is aids your brake. It is not a replacement for your actual brakes. So basically your brakes will not overheat if you are using engine braking. La ilaha illallah. This is a good car. Alhamdulillah. It's a really good car. Okay, now I'm going to take off the camera from my head because it aches really badly. This thing puts all the weight on your forehead. So that's it for the POV drive. Now from here I'm probably going to head straight home and won't be recording much. So this is probably going to be the end of the vlog. So see you next time, inshallah. Go out there, find new roads, stay safe, but have fun as well. See you guys. Bye bye.